Love and Light Collective. Back at it with another live stream. Yes. Okay, let me get situated here. It's like I didn't know I was coming on. Hold on. My goodness. I think I was just so excited to come back on. There we go. Much better. Love and Light, Shanice. Love and Light, Eat Me. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Have yourselves a seat. Get comfy. All right. So we were talking December 2024 predictions. Okay. I feel like this is, where am I? Hello. Help. Okay. I'm like still trying to get used to the setup, you guys. One moment I think I got it, and then something else is like, it's not giving, and I have to change it. So bear with. And I am trying to be mindful to, be as close to the screen as it makes sense for me to do while still being able to have room enough to shake. Okay. So I think I'm going to wait until some others join us. I'm also just really excited to get into the messages for, again, the month of December. All right. So whoever I'm speaking to, there is this desire that you have. Okay. Now, this is a general collective message, right? So not everybody's desiring the same thing. All right. Makes sense. So some of this I'm going to have to kind of speak out in code, right? And you guys utilize your own intuition if it resonates and or if it's applicable. Makes sense? Okay. So whoever I'm talking to, you want something, someone, stuff. Okay. You want beautification in your path, and as you should, right? But the key here is to get out of the lack energy, which is, I want and therefore I don't have kind of thing, right? It's very important, obviously, collective, my goodness, to know what you want, right? And so obviously you'd have to know what you wanted in order to execute next steps, in order to continue perhaps manifesting, calling all of that in, right? Makes sense. But we're talking about the overarched type of energy that, the toxic nature that a desire can also create. Let's be honest. Okay. So I guess maybe because I'm talking about it, it could be part and parcel of all of that, depending on who all I'm reading for during tonight's session. Okay. The next card out here from one of my trusty Fae decks is North, South, East, and West. When I read that, I mean, obviously it's the directions, but it was kind of giving me like also like the air of astrology, North Node, South Node came to mind. Obviously we're speaking direction with the East and West. Whoever I'm speaking to, you want something greater than what you've already experienced, and as you should. Okay. And so, you are actively calling that in just off the cuff on the strength of your desire. Okay. I'm saying it that way because not everybody is, doing the freaking Tesla 369. Some are, right? Not everybody's scripting it out. Not everybody's writing to the universe, in notebooks. Some are, right? So it would be part and parcel of all of this. And the reason why is because you're actioning out and or intending to action out to find a deeper sense of understanding, dare I say meaning to all of this. And by all of this, who you are, where you find yourselves, and what that means for you, maybe even your why. Some of you have the desire to know more about yourselves, even. It's coming through. Okay. And Spirit is saying go on ahead and it's giving F around and find out, but the card states ignite your fire. Okay. So you've got this desire and you're being asked to essentially follow it. It's giving Alice in Wonderland vibes, right? It's like, go ahead and follow the white rabbit with the clock. All right. Not that time is necessarily attached to the situation, but because it's coming out, it could be, right? There could be a strong desire and an urge to allow that desire to kind of fester with some toxicity because of time, because of perceived time, right? Love and light, Fiona. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. And so, you got to watch that because even at its root, those resonating, with that time factor, you're operating out of a lack there at your root, because it's like your fear in allowing the window to remain open for the opportunity. You don't have confidence about yourselves and or your capabilities and or your level and measure of discipline. You don't feel confident about you putting in effort and getting return. And you've got to wonder, why is that? And maybe there are very valid reasons, right? It's not, a call to have a harsh talk with yourself, right? But maybe it's a difficult conversation you got to have with yourself, some of you, okay? And all of this is being asked of you, not because like, oh, sit out, wait your turn. Maybe next time you can get a little manifestation going with whatever the hell you're desiring. No, we're talking about this right now, so that right now you receive exactly. And I said what I said, everything that you're desiring to receive. Okay. That means you the highest and, highest vibrational frequency and highest vibrational timeline and highest vibrational outcome. Of course. And you got to craft it that way because it's wise to do so. Why is that? Well, have you never wanted something that just really didn't mean you well? I mean, Jerry comes to mind, Freddie comes to mind. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on now. Okay. You think you know someone on the back end, you're like, oh, really? Like, no. It's like you hear something like, oh, they went where? That's interesting. You're like making mental notes like, oh, not my kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like, but anywho, I digress. Feel the Feels is coming out, okay, because a lot of you have masked up, detached, perhaps. I know I'm saying somebody's truth, unfortunately, and I'm not thinking that that's the greatest, most vibrational truth to speak either. So I'm working through this. Again, it's why we're talking about it, right? So I'm not going to fear that you won't get this. It's not for you to be in some of these energies. And that's where I'm like, right? Because I care, that's all. And I've been there. I know how you get to some of those places. I really do. I've had them in my GPS. You know what I mean? But anyways, feel the feels. All right, you gotta go in the within. Right, it's kind of given like, hey, get ready, cleanse a bit. All right, for this new beginning, this new month. Okay, it's a start. It is what you make of it, right? And we're going to get into more specificity, some of the activities, perhaps that you might find yourself doing, and other stuff. Right? I don't want to let all the cats out of the bag, but anywho, and so with this dream on energy on the other side of feel the feels and ignite the was it the flame, ignite the fire. Maybe someone's twin flame out there is getting turned on, no pun intended, but actually igniting towards the connection instead of just trying to disintegrate it. But anywho, crying out is coming out as well. Okay, maybe somebody is on the twin flame journey and they need to actually, self-regulate here a bit emotionally. Okay, you'd have to actually look at your emotions first there, buddy, right? Ma'am. Okay, and so, oh, well, timely word. You're being called to do just that. All right. So you guys feel the feels, right? Don't let them rock you, though. You know what I mean? Love and light, Jay. Don't let them rock you. Don't let them ruin you. Don't let them keep you down, right? Why would you do that? I guess because, if you really want to keep it funky, you wanted to, perhaps, like, or you didn't believe you could not. All right. And that's why we're always talking about this. So now what, right? You could have a high propensity to ghost. Okay, ghosting guru coming out. This is one of the new decks that I purchased for the channel, called Modern Life Oracle Cards. All right. You could also be pretty great at parallel parking, but pretty crappy at keeping abreast of the laundry sitch. Okay, maybe you got a lot of clothes for a reason there. You know what I mean? It's like, this will last me 3 months, this whole pile, before I can do one load of laundry. I don't know. I don't know why it's coming through. So you could also be, bad at taking selfies and or keeping your phone crack free. Okay. But you could be great at hitting that snooze button in the morning or wherever whenever, whatever part of your day it suits your fancy to do that. Okay. You could be an awkward dancer here coming out as well. You could have a propensity to have mismatched shoes and or socks, okay, whether on purpose or not, right? And who cares anymore today? Just go with it as long as you're safe. All right. We've got meditation and yoga coming out. Okay. There could be some significance to anything you find in these oracles that kind of, makes sense for you. Doesn't have to be the case. I know earlier in the session on the live stream earlier today, this meditation guy came out and it was referencing shadow work. So that may have some synchronicity, to you and your path. This might be part and parcel why you are expectantly desiring certain things and experiences. Makes sense. Okay. We also got Gym Rat coming out. So this could be, synchronistic of the collective. Now, here's the sitch. We're talking, of course, December of this year. All right. So along with feeling the feels and finding what makes you tick and following that, love and light, Laura, you've got other stuff to do. So let's talk about it. Again, I could be speaking to a collective member that believes, their cause to be just without anger at those who disagree, right? So, you are somebody that understands that there is a right and proper time to agree to disagree. But, the caveat there is, again, going back to that feelings, don't let them rock you, don't let whoever's disagreeing with you rock you as well, just the same. Okay. I mean, as long as you're comfortable, as long as you're safe, you know what I mean? And you're not out there, and I know you're not, right? Trying to fuck over the next guy or, ruffle feathers just for funsies. It's not adding up. I know. So you're helping me prove my point, right? You're sitting there going, no, not me. That's not exactly. It's not any of us. Could be some significance to 6-6. I just saw that on my screen here. So kudos, good on you for that. Okay. For being the bigger person, perhaps I might say it that way. And we've also got the fact that, there might be some aspects or triggers, along the way here in the month of December. I mean, it's a month, makes sense. Then you got the holidays, you got family, people, places and things, events and schedules and all of that, right? And so they all, in their most glorious and, innumerous variable ways, can cause potentialities to be triggered, to be disappointed, to be dismayed, perhaps, right? We're not here to magnify that. We're here to preventative maintenance that, okay? So please put the worry wand down, right? Maybe pick up a crystal. It'll suit you better than that wand there, okay? And, if that's you, knowing that you're still climbing out of that worry bucket there, we always talk about the crab one. Let's talk about the worry one, right? Because let's be honest, the holidays, you're going to see evidence of this. People gathering around to worry. People gathering around to make covenants with their mouth gates that they should have great need to worry. And they do this. That's their lifestyle. Ask me how I know. I come from a long line of it is what it is, right? I had to learn it to know that I had to unlearn it. So, I mean, that's not me coming for anyone. I'm just taking notes, right? It's giving Mrs. Doubtfire, all right? When the character says, I'm not a therapist, dear, I just say what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, those that know, I mean, don't leave me hanging now. Anybody resonating with this? Understanding what I'm saying here? Hopefully not. In a perfect world, no one would, but I'm pretty sure we all... She said, I'm not a therapist, dear. I just say what I see. And she had got all in that lady's ass, like about how she just basically needed to heal. How she just basically needed to chill the fuck out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that man, knowing he's her whole husband, said that shit. And the funny thing is, she ate it, right? But like if it was her husband, like unmasked, it would have been like war. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just put that little snazzy suit on there, snapped it up, and said some shit. The thing is, it's like, where was the lie, though? You know what I'm saying? Couldn't a man just have said it without the suit? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't she talk to him? Like, he had to put a whole, couple two-piece on top and shit just to have a whole sentence he could get out before she... People are just funny, bro. Like, damn. Like, so you require the costume in order to have your marriage. People are weird. But anyways, I mean, I know it's not real, but like dead ass, where do you get the ideas from? You know what I'm saying? You know, those writers were like, last Thursday, my wife wouldn't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's based off of some form of reality somewhere. And so therefore, because it exists, right? It exists. But anywho, with the worry or affirmation, it says, I can handle whatever life brings to me. So collective, please don't worry about the month of December talking about, will it be good? Will I die? Like, no, you're not going anywhere unless it's great. You know what I'm saying? So like, again, where is the worry, right? It is what you make of it. Yes. But like, calm down with it as well. Okay. We've got the farmer coming out with the affirmation. I enjoy being of service to those who deserve it. Okay. So this is you understanding how to rightfully call judgment. Okay. Good on you. Kudos, as you should. Very nice. Keep walking it out. And of course, just like any other day of any other freaking week, it seems anymore, still undergoing heavy transformation is coming through for the collective. All right. And again, that's because dark night of the soul or transformative processes in general aren't simply and solely one night, right? It's like, oh, do you have your 15-year session to like grow a little bit? No, that's not the way it works. We're always growing and glowing up. Remember? Right? Okay, you're with me. Okay. The affirmation states, I transform myself as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. So there could be some significance to a butterfly. You could have a butterfly tattoo. You could have an affinity for butterflies. All right. I mean, I guess the same deal for caterpillars, right? I mean, it could be, but I was really taking a hit on that butterfly for some reason. It could be an ankle tattoo. But anywho, you will also be connecting with others. All right. Makes sense. It's around the holidays. Okay. For those that are saying like, well, it doesn't make sense for me because like I absolutely have no one. It's around the holidays and people are milling about. Okay. Could you be nice and say a little hi or something? I like your shoes, if that's the truth, because as you engage, okay, you're with people and speaking and experiencing them. So, you don't have to be so restrictive in your mindset, your mental space about how you're lacking one aspect of what it means to say connecting with others, but it doesn't have to automatically equate to you can never connect with anyone on earth, right? So maybe work on that, and then you'll have even more others to choose from. Do you want to spend time with them? You want to break some bread? You want to say hi? You know what I mean? Instead of firstly and solely saying, I have no one. I never have anyone around the holidays anymore because blah, 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 blah. Okay, but there's still others milling about, right? You got to go to the gas station, probably an attendant there, making sure people aren't stealing gas. You could say hi. Next thing you know, you could make a friend. Don't be so restrictive. Like, oh, I have nothing. I'm walking the line. Like, that's it. There's no left or right. There's only black or white, no gray. You know how much fun it is in the gray? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like gray doesn't even, and then other people say, oh, when I think of gray, I think of oppression, depression, recession, right? Like, it's like, it's what you make of it. See how anything could be positive or not. Just like we talked about that pen that could write out a beautiful monologue that heals or stab somebody in the eye and physically maim them. Is the pen good or bad? It's the intention behind. So some of you need to actually work on actioning out some of these affirmations, right? You write them down and then you tuck them away and don't use them. You got to write them down perhaps, right? But you damn sure got to use them. Why? Because they help you. Don't you want more help for you? I mean, shit, I'll take some help. I'm not a little bit. And I'm over here doing the work. You know what I mean? So God forbid you weren't even doing the work and still had a way to just never need any kind of, or never desire any more kind of help. Wow, who are you? What are your cheat codes? Right? Like, I have questions. You know what I'm saying? But there is some guidance coming through about, really being God's grace in this dispensation or this month. Okay, we are in the energies of a very highly religious highlighted time, right? We are in the energies of expectations upon us to gather and sup and break bread, right? And so of course that means a lot of your family members, and people from the communities that they are attached to. Okay, so a lot can be going on here. A lot of differences can be gathering around each other when you're talking one person or one party to the next, right? And so, be mindful not to overexert yourself, but be mindful to try to meet people where they're at with certain things. Or it's kind of giving, just kind of stay a little reserved when you understand that it's like, oh, okay, Uncle Sam's coming. So Uncle Sam is quite triggering because he just bah, 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 bah. And you can't tell Uncle Sam shit because the only thing he wants to do is argue back about how he's right, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to go there? I mean, firstly, check. Do you want to go there? Do you want to go eat with Uncle Sam and that energy? Because maybe you don't deserve to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because it's expected of you, do you have to go? Aren't you in charge? You know what I mean? So what's in charge is not, oh, it's holiday time, that trumps your desire, that trumps your functionality, that trumps your to-do list, perhaps, right? Some of you, you're in school, you're still expected to learn, right, beyond the spiritual stuff, but like literally education for some sort of goal, right? And who's not going to get that? The people most likely that claim the hardest that they know and love you, right? They're going to be talking about, but it's the holidays, and I just really want to be selfish and make sure that you get behind in your work while you try to please me when I'm not able to be pleased anyhow, because I really just want you to sit with me while I bitch, and it's like, okay, well, and Uncle Sam's there, who's, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, like, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? But let's say you want to go, right? So do you have to engage with Uncle Sam? No, you don't. It doesn't matter that you're at Aunt Sarah's house, right? Like, you don't have to engage with Uncle Sam. And everyone should know why you wouldn't want to. And you're not stupid, right? So it's like, you remember from the last time, the last three years even, right? Some of you, right? And it's like, just keep your boundaries, keep your grace, okay? But there is some like heads up about how like you are highlighted in the season, collective, especially those doing the work. Okay, those that are intentioning out to even have a freaking affirmation list to even speak out, right? Those that are actioning out to really understand that you are your own competition, if at all, right? To understand that because you exist, you just already are blessed. Okay, you don't have to acquire something, you don't got to get the bag first to be really blessed. Okay, there is something to be said for spiritual wealth, right? It trumps any other kind of wealth. Yes, it's great to have gabillions of money. I mean, who would say, oh, hell no, I don't want that? And I mean, and still somebody might actually say that because they do understand that there is a level of toxicity when trying to hoard anything, inclusive of money. And you can't even take it with you. You know what I mean? So hoard it for what? Just to be selfish and lonely and sad and still missing something, while gripping tightly to avoid you call a friend, right? Like, so make sense of that. Keep your boundaries. All right. Don't overexert yourself. You don't want to be like down bad because of holiday time, right? And by down bad, I don't even mean like, oh, you just partied too much. I mean that too, all right, don't be that one. But haven't you just been exhausted on the other end of a holiday season because you were just trying to make it the most glorious holiday season, and or you were trying to people please people that just are miserable, and or you were trying to, you know what I'm saying, like you were just trying to be the all in all, and instead of delegating responsibilities, instead of telling yourself, now what we're not going to do is go above and beyond, we're not going to get into this backbreaking energy, it's not worth it. My family enjoys me, not just my cooking. I can cook a little less this year if if I deem fit, because I'm in charge, and anyone who doesn't understand that doesn't love me as much as I love me. And when I understand that, I'll understand exactly next steps. Okay, ghosting guru. No, let me stop. But give thanks. Okay, gratitude is your attitude. It's also going to give you that grease, that balm. Okay, for when people try you. Okay, it's there's always one in the bunch, right? There's Uncle Sam and them. Okay, and they do that. And again, that's why I'm like, hey, do you understand? You don't have to be, allowing those type of individuals access to your energy. Okay, because depending on who I'm speaking to, it could be a bit of a risk to allow those energies to have access to you. So I'm saying all of the guidance coming for the general collective. So be mindful, one aspect of this might make sense, might fit for you, and you got to let the rest sit. Okay. Because I'm also trying to speak in code. What else in December? Okay, you will find, some of you, a way to use your words and your actions, or even your body. All right. To how would they do that? Help. Okay, wait, what? That is so odd. Why would they phrase that like that? Hold on a second. Hold on, collective. I'm so sorry. Why would they have, actions is one thing. Why the hell would they have attached your body? All right, let's scratch that. I'm going to try to rephrase this. Bear with me. I didn't make the article. Okay. This sounds so bad. I wish I didn't say the other word. Hold on. So, you're being asked to show your appreciation for those around, right? As applicable. But I don't know. Let me just read this whole card. It says, how can you show your appreciation for those around you today? Find a way using your words, your actions, or your body. So, hey, make it fit if it does, or don't make it. If it fits, let it, right? Because some of you, maybe you do need a little bit of makeup sex, or just some, you know what I'm saying? Like TLC time, just to be like, we got our downtime, we got our holiday vibes, you know what I'm saying? So I guess you very well could use your body there. I'm so single. Can you tell? It took me forever to get that. I was like, wait. I was like, how would you use your body? Like, I don't have one or something. I was like, what do you mean, Spirit? Make it make sense. That's so fun. Okay, well, bounce chicka wow wow for some of y'all in December too. I don't mind. It's fine. Have fun. But anyways, so you're also during the month of December being y'all probably thinking I'm nuts. Oh, it's all right. You may be asked to reflect on your ups and downs. Obviously, this is, I mean, how timely is that? This isn't even like a holiday deck. This is the gratitude deck. All right. And it's talking about reflection here. That's so funny. It says, reflect on your ups and downs over time. It has been quite a journey. What can you offer to others today as they move through these same waters? So, you guys, you know why that's coming out and chills on this before I can even get out the why? You guys it's giving graduation energy, right? I mean, the divine isn't going to be like, hey, you're nowhere near the end of the cycle. You're nowhere near the end of the coursework. Could you start teaching? You know what I mean? Like, make it make sense. And it says, what can you offer to others today as they move through these same waters? It's like you're graduated at the end of this year. that could be potentially, I guess, with like maybe like online courses and stuff, what somebody's literally going through. But, I'm talking spiritual stuff, of course, right? Many of us understand that the earth plane, the earth realm, is essentially a form of spiritual school. That's kind of an understatement, but graduation vibes. So you guys, maybe you will meet, someone, whether it's a relative, whether it's a friend of the family, whether it's a stranger at a gas station, right? And you're going to potentially have the opportunity to help somebody else through something very specifically similar that you've gone through or just came out of. That's really great. And thank you. Thank you for doing that. You guys, oh my goodness. I was at Subway earlier, right? And like, I ended up crying. Sorry, it's not funny. I'm laughing so I don't cry. I'm very sensitive. Okay. I know I come across insensitive, but it's just because I'm so sensitive. But anyways, so I don't know what the hell happened. Like, I was minding my business, ordering my sandwich. Okay. And I hear some commotion and I'm like, what? Like, I look over and it's this man just projecting just hellfire basically onto this little boy. And it was his own son. So I don't know what the hell. And the little boy, I mean, I guess he wasn't so little, but my goodness, he couldn't have been older than 12. Okay. You know what I mean? It's like, it's giving a little boy to me, but whatever. And the boy just kept saying, what did I do wrong, Dad? What did I do? And I'm like, please be kidding. The way that I had to talk with the angels over that one, because from what I could, and maybe I'm sharing this for somebody, from all accounts, whether it was regarding their chariot, okay, the vehicle, which oddly was running without any of them in it. Okay, it's outside of the shop, like running. All right, whatever. But I, prayed over the vehicle. I spoke peace into the atmosphere under my breath while still paying for my sandwich. Okay. The little boy was so upset that he tried to go into the bathroom after the dad screamed at him. He said, "Get away from me." It's just like, oh my God, like, what the hell? Like, what? Sir, it's a sandwich. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand what the hell was going on exactly. And he tried to go into the kid tried to go into the bathroom. Well, the freaking men's bathroom has been like out of order for a while, I guess. And the lady behind the register, she was taking care of me, but she also heard and saw some things. And she tells the boy, after she noticed that he tried to go in the bathroom, because he was going to go cry, you guys. He was trying to get himself together. And she goes, "Here, you can have the restroom key for the women." She said, "You go over in there." And he was so polite there. I just thought, what the hell? Like, why would you treat anybody, let alone a child, like that? But Spirit reminded me, it's not easy, right? It's just not easy necessarily to be alive, a parent, a child, right? And I thought, I don't know what all ever could have occurred before they got to that store, before they got to that place. Okay. Maybe the father said, over and over again, a command, or, gently, trying to redirect or instruct, and just ultimately it built up to that. However, I don't know that to be the case. And I couldn't do anything to break their barrier such that it would have like actually helped the kid. I read the room, you know what I mean? And so I just prayed. I just prayed to Archangel Michael. I said, "Mike, please let me know that," you know what I'm saying, that you're going to take care. And I got the download, that kid is going to be taken care of. And I'm sharing this because it happened also, but I'm also sharing it, I believe, because some of us, we do see some things that we feel very helpless about and very disturbed over, you know what I mean? And maybe that is going to be part and parcel of the month of December. Here's the thing though, okay? As hard as it is, all right, as easy as it is to say, I guess I should say, you do have to trust in the divine. The divine saw that shit before you, You may have been alerted to it so that you could call on Archangel Michael or another. Okay. You may actually be guided to, just assist in those ways. You don't have to rush in and save the entire day. Okay. Let the divine do it. So that's maybe for somebody because, it's well and good to have a caring heart. But in today's society, it's like you can have a caring heart, but if you didn't read that room and tried to go in and save the day, you might not be around. You know what I mean? And that's not me word cursing anyone. It's just food for thought, you guys, because chills on this. The holiday times are just, there's a lot of people that are disgruntled just on a general generic day of the week, like freaking Tuesday is just giving, it's not giving the highest degree of mental health for some, right? Now imagine the holidays, and some people don't have anyone. For some people, that's their fault. You know what I mean? But then you got, alcohol and substances being, because it's a party atmosphere, it's a holiday time, blah, blah, blah. And mental health, it's some people, really are walking powder kegs, whether they have children or not. And I'm very protective over my collective. So I guess I'm talking about this because we are talking about the month of December, and you guys will be making moves and traveling, right, to gas stations and beyond, right? And I just want you to be mindful just to conserve your own energy. Okay. Let the angels, let spirit, let goddess, however you subscribe here, honey bun, handle it. And you should, whoever and whoever I'm talking to, be able to have enough faith in doing just that. Okay. You got to work on the people pleasing, but also the saving the day energy. We're not here to save everyone, and we don't save anyone anyways. We ask others to save themselves, and that's between them and them. It's not between you and them. And if you want to make it between them and someone or something else, it's between them and the divine source. And that's well and good. Because if you get yourself to the point or the mindset that no, that's not enough, God's not enough. What are you saying? God's not enough. The universe is not enough. The universe isn't aware. You're more hyper aware than they. I don't think that checks out, honey. You should check the ego. You know what I mean? Because it's trying to keep you in some sort of fear and or lack mindset when you're operating on the energy of, I can do it better than God. No. What? You better do whatever and whatever you're doing with God. You're never going to achieve better, right? Like, make it make sense, okay? Even to achieve better is because you are of God, right? Like, so, balance it out, all right? But you will be guided, obviously, at least at the end of the month, makes sense, to reflect on some of these ups and downs and get ready for these next steps. It's like, okay, I understand how I could have done that a little bit better. And so if and when there's a next time, the next time I know, right? And it's not a call to be like, oh my God, I'm such an asshole because I missed the mark there. And, I could have done that better. I bet you God hates me. Like, what? Who? No. God, the divine source, may take in part from time to time of some holy anger, but never hatred towards its own kind, towards its own children, towards its own creation. Make it make sense. Okay? That's coming from somewhere else, whether it's mommy, daddy, you, something you're yielding your belief to, which would be a falsity, right? So don't do it, okay? And that's why we're asked to reflect as well, collective. And what a timely month to do it, okay? We were asked to reflect so that we understand whether or not we are in balance. Are we? Yeah, we are. Other times you got to check. It might be 3 days later. Are we? Oh, you know what? That came up again. We should deal with it, right? That's so much better. than actually being an asshole to yourself, which goes like, I don't want to feel, I don't want to think, I just want to, I don't know, I'm not going to do the work because it's hard and it hurts. I'm pretty sure your body's in pain at this point. How many years have you been doing that with all of your energy and trying to hide it and hold on to it and hoard it and walk around with it? So, collective, what have you grown tired of in your life? Where do you feel bored? All right, this might be something that comes up for you, or is something for you to ask yourselves now in preventative maintenance regarding the energies for the month of December. Okay. What if these sensations were opportunities to reimagine the roles you are playing? All right. So, some of you, you got your hat on and you got to ask, should I have this hat on? Or should I have my coach hat on? Or should I have my rest cap on? Or, you know what I'm saying? You got to, because you're in charge. So what do you want? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You'd have to figure that out. You'd have to really understand what makes you tick. And that goes back to that desire. All right. Where do you feel bored? Wherever you feel bored, it might be high time you walk away from, cut off, access denied. Right. Or, right? Because working out comes to mind. It's like, oh, you're bored doing that? Oh, well, obviously it's not a call to leave the gym and never pick up, some form of exercise. My goodness, make it make sense. You got to try something else, try something new, or go back to your roots with whatever worked for you the last time you got bored, right? Irregardless of whether it's regarding working out or not, just go with it, okay? Love and light, Bradley Bear. Love and light, Yvette. Okay. So if you're feeling bored of being stagnant, you got to stop telling yourself you're stagnant, Jay. Okay. Don't own up to that baggage when Jay's name ain't on that one. Okay. And then get creative using that inner child. What does the inner child like to do? You know what I mean? And then right there, you're already like distracted and you forgot you were even trying to be stagnant. See how it works? You know what I mean? But you guys, I do have 2 postcards from Spirit regarding the month of December, and then we're going to take a look at the tarot. But I'm mindful that you are implementing your patience, and I will honor that and ring the bell. You guys know what to do. Love and light. All right, Aisha, I see you. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. I'll have to make you a mod. I got to figure out how to get back into that aspect of the creator studio. Yvette, please read the live stream rules, okay? So that way you can get your question answered. Alrighty, honey bun, thank you. Fiona, when are you seeing the spiders and where, if you don't mind telling me, or if you'd like to be protective of that, you can definitely email me, honey bun, because that is a loaded question. And depending on some other aspects, that's, very different from one answer to the next that I might be able to afford you. So I'm very protective over my collective. I refuse confusion. You know what I mean? So, but I get it. Fiona, I get it. If you don't want to put it in the chat, to be all open, just shoot me an email and I will handle that on the back end. No worries. Either way, it's fine with me. I'm just, I want to make sure you're comfortable. Oh, you're already the mod over there. Okay. I see what you're saying. All right. Okay, you're going to email me. Okay, no worries. All right, so let me get to Aisha. Love and light, Aisha. Let's see here. Okay, let me see. No, I thought you asked me that because we said that the family would actually like you. Maybe that was for Christmas though. Oh my gosh, hold on, because I wasn't even. Thank you, Yvette. That's so awesome. Thank you. Hey, Eat Me, I see you as well. Love and light. All right, so let's see about let me focus on Aisha, okay? All right, this is for Aisha. Ugh. Hold on, this deck is just, it's not giving. It's too heavy. So sorry. Hold on, Aisha. My bad. I just I want to be accurate with it, and it's a little large for right now. I'm very tired. You guys forgive me. I was going to do the love messages, but I'm too tired. I cannot do an all signs reading tonight. So maybe try again tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. The all signs, man. That last one with the evil eye, man. Yikes. Yowza. All right. So Aisha, in answer to your question, love and light sky. Wait, let me scroll because where the hell? Wait, hold on. Okay, so in answer to your question, we've got a very pentacly yes. All right, 7 of Pentacles, and it's a yes. Okay, so love and light and enjoy your holiday. Oh, I see. You definitely wanted this because the magus is gosh. Okay, well don't. I see the devil card underneath the magician. Don't worry, you know. But there is something to be said for like envisioning things. So maybe that's what you could have been doing. Maybe it's not just simple obsession, right? So you could have been literally actively manifesting this. That's pretty cool. Keep going. Good job, Aisha. Love and light to you and C's family. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, Shanice. Okay. Okay, let me see. Yeah, these feel better. We got a yes, Shanice. Have fun. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I can feel it. Excuse me. Speaking truth got me sneezing, bruh. All right. Let me see here. Oh, Eat Me took it. Okay, let me see. You bet. Well, Hugo. Okay, let me see here. Oh, no. Okay, let me see. We got a yes. A very celebratory yes. For Yvette. Okay. Love and light to you. Oh, what'd you say, Jay? Why was girl? Wait, what? Wait, why? Let me see. Like, why? What you mean? Why? Oh, I skipped over Eat Me. Hold on. Am I getting elected again? Okay, let me see Eat Me. All right, this one's for Eat Me. Sorry, I got all confused. All right, so we got yes. A very wish-fulfilled happiness. Yes for Eat Me. All right, let me see here. What is this? Wait. Wait, what is that? Hold on, you guys. So sorry. All right. I have to check this. Hold on, you guys. Oh, my nose. Oh. All right, so let me see here. All right, we did Eat Me, and then you're very welcome, Aisha. Wait, let me see here. Okay, I think the next one is Sky. Okay, let me see here. Oh, we got a yes, a victorious yes, a very successful yes, and a 2 of Cups underneath that successful yes, Sky. Love and light to you. Where is my voice going? Help. Okay. Oh my God, the Ace of Cups underneath that. Okay. So, wow. Love and light, Lily. Let me see. What? Okay, let me see, Lily. Let me see. Oh, help. Hold on. Ooh, we got a no for, I mean, maybe it's a good no, Lily, right? Like maybe you don't want them to know something about you. I don't know. But we got a no, beated by Lily. Love and light to you. Bless you as well, Yvette. Thank you. You're very welcome. Oh, they changed the rules, ain't they? My goodness. You're very welcome, Sky. Don't mind me, guys. I'm still playing catch up. I'm like, I thought my screen was already like in real time, or not real time, but like was already like caught up, and apparently it really for real was not. So now I'm like, wait, did I skip over somebody? Wait, hold on a second. We got Jay's question. Is girl Larry mad about how I reply? Okay, let me see here. Yeah, I thought I skipped over some. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Something fell off. I'm like, wait, did we get everybody? I'm sorry, Jay. All right, let me see about ooh, well, that's a no coming off the deck, but hold on. Hold on a second. Oh. All right, so here's the sitch. We got a no card, right? All of them swords, right? Is it the 9 or the 10? It's the 10. But we also have another 10 here, right? That was on the bottom of the deck, Jay, and it indicates yes. But when I asked to clarify the swords, because I'm like, I low-key feel like that was, like the first. So maybe overarching energy, right? I shit you not, the Fool and the wait, hold on a second. I always want to say the Empress, but it's the 9 of Pentacles, right? Came out and fell on top of the 10 of Wands, which indicates yes, you know what I'm saying? But it's also giving this weird message of like, hopefully, this makes sense because I can't get around it. It's like, so somebody's all up in their head of you because they want to like maybe close out a cycle and start a new beginning because you're still wish fulfillment, and or they're really disgruntled about losing you, like depending on what makes sense to say here. But I mean, you're coming out, and then I even saw, at one point underneath, what was it, the 10 of Wands is what I had taken off the bottom of the deck, and at that point, but I mean, it's not here now. I don't really know what happened. Oh, here she is. At that point, the Star card was at the bottom of the deck, and it's now the World card, speaking about cycles and potentially closing them. But then what, right? So maybe they're all up in their head about like, but now what, right? I don't know about why they would be mad unless it's just that they want you, like they, like you're coming out as wish fulfillment, or you're coming out as potentially being perceived as like better than them or in a better position than them. That's what I got, babe. How he replied, I mean, if they're mad, I mean, they're definitely disgruntled. I just don't know why. All right. I'm not sure. I wish I knew more, Eat Me, to help you with that. I'm not really. I've worked with councils and I've served on boards, but it just depends on the demographics and their own logistics and local rules versus state. Love and light, Cassandra. Welcome. If you have a question, you can pop it in, honey bun. I'm I rang the bell, but if not, we're gonna get a couple postcards from Spirit, and I will, of course, ring the bell again, and no pressure. I just didn't want to, skip over you. But now why are we dancing? What happened with? Oh, Jay got their reading. Okay, I was like, wait, what party did I miss? All right, I'm tired. Forgive me. Okay, so from Spirit for me, I mean, I'm gonna ever read the tarot like a standard textbook situation, right? Because you shouldn't always really. Does that make sense? Also, that'd be like hella boring. It'd be like, yes, burden, and it would just be words. Like I'd just be like giving you like words or phrases. It wouldn't even make any sense, right? You'd have to tap in and be like, but what of it, right? But anywho, but yeah, when I got that 10 of Wands, it was just giving like wants to just break through them and just get on to like lighter energies, or where it's not that they're disgruntled, and maybe also just the same where it's not that Jay has the positioning that Jay has, because Jay maybe said something that was truth and triggering, right? Jay maybe, just was a lot direct because it just fucking is what it is, right? And not everybody eats the truth the same. Not everybody likes the truth, right? Makes sense. Oh no, I'm buffering. I don't see buffering on my end. My goodness. He said you were talking your mouth. Jay! See? No, I was that person over there trying to fuck with you, not just, fuck with you, and you over there talking that. No, let me stop. Jay got jokes. That's all right. Okay. So interestingly enough, this kind of gives Christmas vibes. We got two postcards from Spirit, and it's like one's green and one's like reddish. I know it's not super red, just go with it. And I'm pulling for the month of December. So I thought that was pretty neat. I did also take note that the front of the postcards both include angelic cherubim type beings, right? So this could be, a way to look at some message coming through from the spirit realm. Excuse me, I meant to say obviously the spirit realm. Hello, hey, hi. So sorry, collective. I meant to say the angelic realm, right? But it doesn't have to be the case. This is generally from your aspects, not all aspects, but aspects of your spiritual guidance team. All right. So this is what we mean, at least through tonight's session. I try to indicate with specificity when applicable, collective, but at least for tonight's session, this is where the channeling is coming from, apparently, regarding these two cards, these two postcards from Spirit. Okay. So it says, dearest you, collective, the first one. Do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspirations might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for Spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means Spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on. What inspires you? Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on the earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature. There's that passion, that desire, right? And to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so, so loved. So that's Love and Light, Erica. That's one of our beautiful postcards for Spirit, referable to the energies of the month of December 2024. The second of which indicates, Dear You, collective. There are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is leap time. The month of December is leap time, collective. Realize that no matter what, we, the divine universe, will not let you fall, drown, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if you may feel like you are in free fall, we are here for you, and you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. There's that butterfly energy, right? All the elements are in place and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, collective, it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That's the point. And that's your part to do in it, right, collective? We talked about that a little bit earlier as well, that you have your own part in this to play out and to action out, right? We love your courage, collective. Embrace it. All right. So there is the art of surrender coming through. It's like, okay, I understand the assignment. I accept who I am. I accept my fate. And by fate, you mean something great, right? Understatement. Right? So let's see what the tarot, what all we're talking about, okay? For the month of December. I'm going to take a look at the first week here. 3 cards, please, Spirit. I've got 2. All right, starting out with that Wheel of Fortune into the Queen of Wands. Pretty phenomenal week. That means you're feeling good, looking good, smelling good, and that means that the divine universal energies are in your favor. Again, the first week of December in the year 2024. Ooh, 8 of Cups by the end of the first week. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. So this could be speaking of travel simply. Okay, others, you are finally leaving the asshole, right? You know what I mean? But for the most part, it's probably talking about travel. Overall, a pretty good week. Okay, it could be part and parcel of you leaving someone on the other side of realizing your worth and realizing your own capabilities. That's for some, perhaps not all, right? Generally and generically, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out firstly, okay, this is, you know, the start of something new. Makes sense, all right? The energies are on the up and up for you, being on the good side of karma. No worries there. You're just getting more of what you've been putting out, and what you've been putting out has been pretty amazing because you're coming out as the Queen of Wands energy, and I mean energy, not genitalia. And the Queen of Wands is quite creative, all right, passionate. So again, you would be somebody intended to do so, could follow your passion. All right, you could find the passion and then you could also follow it. And that was part and parcel of the guidance coming through earlier in the live stream just a few moments ago for you. Okay, Queen of Wands, whether guy, girl, what have you. So in the first week of December, you might want to schedule some time to create. All right, makes sense that you are really going to be expected to get into that sacral chakra energy at least. All right, and that is, you know, your creative life force energy. Makes sense. Okay, so let's see about, oh, hold on, let's be fair. Let me see about the second week, since we've done the first for the collective. All right, week of December, year 2024, please. 3 cards. Why are you doing that? Literally got 3 cards. Ace of Wands. This is the second week of December. Queen of Swords. Ooh. 7 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords. All right, let me see here. So in the second week, you start out feeling like, you know, perhaps Julie Andrews in The Sound of Music, right? You're like, no, I got a new lease on life. Like, I do see some differences from previous years to now that I'm really liking, right? I do see some next steps that I know I can action out, you know, with the support of the divine realm, right? Regarding business, regarding love, regarding life in the next year, and I'm feeling confident about it. I feel like I am in this receptivity energy of this new beginning, and that's exactly what this Ace of Wands speaks of. Okay, a very passionate type of new beginning, but again, it's really not an event of a new beginning. It's the energy that you're picking up and, dare I say, operating out of, right? And this energy can quite nicely place you in the positioning of a Queen of Swords. All right. Queen of Swords, does get a bad rep because it's like, damn, you just such a hard ass. What you going to do with that sword next? Is it going to be off with their head? You know what I'm saying? Can they just not have cake? Or, you know what I mean? And the Queen of Swords can be quite hasty in making some of those decisions, especially if disgruntled, especially if scorned. Make sense? For some of you, with the Empress kind of wanting to low key, high key peek itself from the deck and being in the reverse, that tells me that somebody may be viewing you in the second week of December as competition. That tells me that somebody that already probably had been for a while now jealous of you might find another reason. I mean, first week you're coming out as the Queen of Wands, second week you're coming out as the Queen of Swords with your head on straight, with your wits about you. You got your moxie, right? And you don't back down quite easily because you're very confident in yourself, because you're very capable. Again, it's part and parcel of the assistive breakthrough energies that are swirling about you, which are also quite disgruntling in the general generic sense to those karmics, and especially some female connected to the family group, or your community and or friend group. Okay. That just really is noticing your glow up and really wishes that it wasn't the case. I mean, I hate to say that, but it just is what it is. And I have to be a little bit direct right now, even with the channeling, because we are streamlining the cards. Okay. But the message stands, I promise. But here's this Seven of Swords. Somebody could actually show their face. All right. And you realize, like, it's not a matter of like somebody being beneath you. It's a matter of somebody placing themselves beneath you and projecting onto you that you think that you're the shit and that your shit doesn't stink. And it's really sad. Okay. It's giving a heads up. This ace still stands. Like, you have permission to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, even if this is on the strength of, some sort of fated divine beginning, right? Some sort of magnanimous event with which, everybody knows, like, well, you got a new something, like you got a new job, you got a new boyfriend, you got a new, whatever, right? And you just heads up, somebody, okay, again, whether family, frenemy, all of that, as somebody quite disgruntled over them in the second week of December, regarding, your existence. It's happened to the best of us, right? Like, how dare you exist and breathe and receive love and life and pleasure. It's like, okay, excuse you for living, I guess, because I ain't gonna apologize for being here. I earned this. You know what I mean? Like, so if anything. But it ends well, right? Maybe simply and solely for you. I mean, I'm not here to word curse, but I just don't want to confuse anyone to thinking that this person showing their arse ends up singing kumbaya with you at the end of that second week in December either. It's just that in spite of the fuck shit, right, you ride out the waters into calmer ones, away from the storm, whether that means you're simply and solely loving and lighting this person from afar or not, right? Makes sense. Okay. So that's what I got for the second week. And I'm going to be mindful to ring the bell in case we did have some others come in that are looking for their free reading. But yeah, this Empress in reverse just is really, look at her. Let's just look at her upgrade collective. I mean, I know it's not super clear, but like, you get the freaking gist, right? Like, and this was in the reverse. Okay. There might be some significance to the aesthetic of that person. Gosh, they have could be some significance to the color purple. Could be some significance to the owl. You could have heard one recently or seen one recently. Doesn't have to be the case, but it's very interesting to note. That second week, watch out, baby. She's going to be gunning for you. Wow. Hope not in a literal sense. Why would I say that? That's crazy. All right, let me see here. Thank you, J-Wink. Okay, let me see. Erica Bennett. Okay, let me see. So we got a yes. Damn, 3 yeses and a maybe. So, I mean, on your worst day, it's leading to a yes if it ain't one. You know what I'm saying? We got the Knight of Wands. We got the Strength card. We got the Wheel of Fortune, which was your maybe. And a very victorious yes card of the Six of Wands coming out for you, Erica. All right. So, strap it up, wrap it up if you don't want a bambina. Because shoot. Oh, I said strap it up, wrap it up if you don't want a bambina, but I'm picking up on the energy of pregnancy, so Ma'am, I don't have a baby to push through the screen for you, but I sure would if I could, because apparently you really want one of them. She said, did you say baby? How about now? Did you say baby now? No, ma'am, I didn't say. It's a yes, right? You want a baby, just have a couple more yeses, and you're going to have a yes on that one too, okay? Because I picked up on the channel, and you better wrap it up or strap it up if you don't want a baby. And you over there talking about baby now? Baby now? Yes, ma'am. Baby's coming. I don't know. Whew, I hope he's ready for this baby, man. He didn't get in there yet to have a look-see around. Shit. Fuck around, look around, find this baby looking back at him. Girl. Who's that? Who are you? Oh my God. Don't mind me. I'm getting silly because I'm tired, but that was funny. Damn, that take me back to Bebe's Kids. You remember that movie? Bebe's Kids. They say we don't die, we multiply. You going back? Erica's over there. Baby, here come another one. Oh my goodness. I'm glad y'all like to laugh with me. I love the laugh. Don't mind me. All right, here we go. Ooh-wee. That was funny. I did talk about owls. Yep. You have 7, Erica. You better wrap it up. Oh, Lord, I got 1. I don't even know how, I mean, I have more than 1 because, I adopted along the way. But, shoot, for many moons, I was like, how do people have more than 1 and survive? I have questions. See, God made them cute for a reason, so they stay alive. You know what I mean? She said she got 7. Oh, loving light. Oh, I bet you that is a beautiful baby. Congratulations. Oh, no, what? Oh, so now I see you just freaking out about him. Did you say baby? But you know what? That's crazy because you said 2 months ago, and deadass those hormones stay in your vessel, your meat suit, as we lovingly term it, for like a year. So you are hyper able. Just aside from the normal reasoning, you are hyper able to be able to stay pregnant if you wanted to, right? So you're gonna strap it up, wrap it up. I get it now. You was over there panicking. I'm like, damn, you just really want it. She said, did you say baby? You over there stuttering through the text, baby. I get it now, mama. No worries. I get it. Yes, that's true. They are also guides and familiars as well. And they also, Fiona, owls do also represent wisdom, spiritual insight. Yeah. Said she was stuttering. Woo-wee. Shit, I'd stutter too. I'm like, what did you say? I'll be out here. Read that back. What did you say? Asking for a transcript. Like, please. She didn't say baby. No, ma'am, I didn't say baby. Let's just, it's all right. Just strap it up, though, because he coming and, Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. I don't know whether I'm coming or going here now. What? I think we're good. Did we? No, we have to do the other 2 weeks. Hold on. All right, here we go. I'm going to bang them out. I could feel it. 3 card spirit for the 3rd week for the month of December 2024. Queen of Swords came back out, bruh. I promise I shuffled the whole deck. Ooh. Hold on. How would the Seven of Swords come back out again for the third week? And look at this Queen of Pentacles trying to hide out. What's this about? Oh, that is the third card, right? No, I gotta clarify, because what? Hold on. I can clarify them all then, because I'm not sure, collective. I'm trying to decipher, like, is that the same energy or different? Because this is a different week. All right. Why is this? No. Huh. Ooh. All right. So this got juicy. Okay. So, you guys, I know we're using two of the same cards, but the others are like not the same, I promise. And I still don't really know. I don't really know if this is part and parcel of the original Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords or not. Probably because the energy is close to each other, but also this is a little different in this week, okay? Because something came out about a connection. So the Queen of Swords, all right, is being tasked with being faith-filled about a connection, and not self-sabotaging in spite of the connection. All right. Now I didn't really get into the connection yet. There's an op here though. There's like another female. Excuse me. This could be an earth sign or an air sign. You could be an earth sign or an air sign. Okay. There's two females here. And oh, excuse me. You could be a water sign as well. The Nine of Cups. 1 second though. There's someone trying to thwart someone off of the scent of someone else, or off of someone trying to redirect someone in the third week, okay, away from a connection because they want that connection. All right, that's why the Seven of Swords is coming out. The Queen of Swords has a decision to make with the Two of Wands and the Nine of Wands about a new beginning with someone, or a second chance, or another try with someone, okay? Here's the sitch. If you don't try, like if you succumb to the Seven of Swords energy, which is like, okay, fine. Like somebody could come to you and be like, no, not him, because, you know, blah, 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 blah. And you may not know this person, right, that you're maybe interested in. Maybe you're meeting over the holiday meal, etc., blah, 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 right? But also, there's also something older than that coming through. Okay, so this is like maybe you're having a holiday meal and this person is going to also be there, somebody that you've been heavily connected with, and you know what I mean by that. And like somebody that you really tried to make something work with. okay? But there's like this other female now that maybe wasn't there in the cycles past, okay, that's there now for whatever reason. So this person could be dating and just trying to like fill time or do what they've always done, regardless of who all I'm reading for, you know what I'm saying there, right? Nothing serious, right? This isn't like somebody's new wife, okay? You know what I mean? But it could be like a girlfriend, a paramour, a date. People don't like to show up places by themselves. So they're just like, will you come with me? But there's like a little more to it, right? Because this person, this other female, really wholeheartedly believes that like she can make shit shake with this individual, this other person, okay, which we didn't even get into. And again, this is for the third week of the month of December for somebody here or a few people out of the collective energies. And the sitch is that if you kind of believe the hype, like, oh yeah, no, probably you shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine. You're really going to miss out. And again, it's interesting because this is somebody that you most likely already know and have tried to get something off the ground or keep something off the ground. This is at least the second time around, but I'm getting it could actually be more than that. I just don't understand exactly why, and I'm really trying not to go down this super ginormous rabbit hole. I just question why there is this amount of time spaced out between one instance of the connection, either getting up and or staying off the ground, and the point where this person is dating. Like and maybe I'm not to get into all of that because it is a general collective message. So there's like different reasonings, and we're not going to be here for like another 4 hours. Makes sense? Okay. So take what fits, let the rest sit here. Whoever I'm speaking to, this person is already jealous because it's like you've already got advancement and growth in your life, okay? Whether it's, as big as what you would like to write home about or not, these people are seeing some sort of expansion and or growth attached to you. They're feeling that energy, makes sense. They're seeing that, you're growing up and, maybe obviously glowing up, but maybe even showing out a bit. You're feeling better about yourself. You're more learned now, so you're calmer in aspects of self that in previous moon cycles maybe would have been hot-headed about, etc., etc. And it's giving, what is this? Okay, now I don't understand if this is somebody that this person is dating that has been around from childhood, right? Maybe was your friend a moon cycle or two, maybe because of the courses that you had in school together, etc. Or this is someone that's just from the neighborhood, because I don't get that this person that's trying to thwart you off of, this actual, getting the connection with this other individual, whether guy, girl, what have you. We haven't gotten into that. And it could be LGBTQ plus because I'm looking at all women. Okay. I don't really see any males come out yet. All right. As far as the illustrations, could be some significance to red, the color, a dress, a lip, hair. Okay. As well. Because that's just really out here. Whoever this person is, they're your like counterpart or your high level hierarchy soulmate. They're coming out being depicted as a seahorse. Seahorses mate for life, and then other stuff or not. They kind of die, but it's fine. Okay, but anywho, so whether you have awareness of this or not, and maybe now you do, right? That's really a grave offense if you allow yourself to believe the hype shit about this and give up all of what is part and parcel of this connection. Right before this connection or because of the connection, okay? Because I'm reading for different folks, okay? You are to be in this or will be in this energy of Queen of Pentacles, okay? Now, Queen of Pentacles is very stable, all right? Queen of Pentacles is grounded, resourceful, also creative, not nearly like the Queen of Wands, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles is a little bit more grounded, dare I say, has a propensity to be more logic minded, right? Because doesn't have that fiery passion necessarily. I'm not saying this person can't ever be passionate. I'm just talking about from the suit of wands versus the suit of pentacles in the tarot card deck. Okay, makes sense. But you know, nobody's got a bone to pick with the Queen of Pentacles, right? It's like the Queen of Pentacles comes out pretty sturdy. You know, the Queen of Pentacles might even be an entrepreneur. The Queen of Pentacles might also be a creator. I mean, that's not left simply and solely for the Queen of Wands to create. Okay, don't get it twisted. And you do have to have your charm about you to be in business. You got to deal with people. You got to meet them where they're at. Sometimes you got to raise them up out of where they're at, others, and you know, etc. Right? This person could actually, or excuse me, the collective member could actually have a propensity to draw in wildlife as well as animals. And it's so interesting because I almost hit up some of the animals decks, but then I was like, we're not going to have enough time necessarily, and I'll just bang it out tomorrow, kind of thing. So there is some significance to, you know, you're just milling about, or maybe you're having a saunter in the park, and next thing you know, the wildlife are like near you. Like they don't even know why. It's because you're vibing pretty high here. And again, that's why that's disgruntling, excuse me, that Empress in reverse, if that's still applicable for you here, Queen of Swords, if that makes sense to say, because I'm getting there's like a little bit of overlap. You know, maybe some from week number 2 might be very much found in week number 3, referable to those specific 2 cards that we had come out from one week to the next. Doesn't have to be the case here, though, collective. All right, only take what resonates. But here's the sitch. All right, whoever's trying to be cock blocked here, essentially. From coming in is a Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody that maybe you were waiting on. Okay. This person could have presented themselves like, oh yeah, no, like we're actually like exclusive, right? This person could come in and just tell lies about this other individual, this knight here. All right. And this may be, you know, not even some form of agenda that they share together. He may not know. Right. It's like, you know, as far as he knows, she's saying nothing. Like she's like a mute. You know what I mean? Not to say that that's funny, but meaning like he expected her to just, you know, be seen and smile and cling to him, if anything. Right. But not be over there talking to Aunt May and Becca. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So, and then on top of it, you know how holidays can be. Sometimes, often, the men are separate from the women and they are doing their not a damn thing while the women are slaving and stuff. And so, you know, there might be instances where this person just had access to his family, his friends, his community, inclusive of you, Queen of Swords. All right. And was able to freely state whatever wanted to freely state, not that it was necessarily giving truth. Okay. And that could be, you know, this cock blocking energy. I mean, I hate to say it like that because really, I mean, I'm talking about the knight being blocked off, not the queens being knocked off. You know what I'm saying? But so that's not okay. All right. That is not okay. See, you know what I think it is? You had to come back around in a physical sense to get the remembrance of the call from soul to soul, from one physical meat suit to the next, to really bring it all back into remembrance about how exactly matched you, Queenie, are with this Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Now I get it. We're talking Queens the Knight. That is a bit concerning, right? But hear me out. This person could have actually done a lot of work. They could have been staying single for you, but they also wanted you to be happy. So they're not going to make it seem like they're waiting, expecting you to wait. They didn't expect you to wait, perhaps, right? And we can get a message from this person if you're interested, I suppose. I didn't expect to go, you know, I didn't know, but so I'm looking at this Knight of Pentacles on the other side of the Chariot energy. And on the other side of the Chariot energy, we see that you are being regarded as utter and total wish fulfillment. So again, Sally can say whatever she fucking wants, but Sally is giving a high key delulu. Okay. If Sally is really believing the shit coming out of her face. I mean, we don't know. Maybe she's just fucking around, right? But it seems like she really does have a belief that she gets to fuck around a lot longer than maybe she does. Okay, at least with regards to this knight and his what will not be blocked. Let me stop. But anyways, we've got the Ace of Wands on the other side of him. I mean, maybe there is some significance to that. Okay, take what resonates here. You know, there's different strokes for different folks here. And again, Nine of Pentacles. You could be seeing 9-9 in synchronicity of this, okay? But we do have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. And this could also be, you know, indicative of you guys really sharing the same feelings at your core about each other and about your desires for each other, okay? All right. Now, somebody wants you in this Five of Cups energy regarding this connection, though. And maybe you already were. Empress. Okay. See, there's like this progression. I even told you back at the Queen of Pentacles, you went from the Queen of Swords in the third week to ultimately the Queen of Pentacles. And now we're looking at the Empress. You just are moving and shaking, growing up and glowing up here. And so this person, you know, most likely watched that, wanted you, and thought for whatever reason, circumstance, or lie, or you know, lack mindset, right? Like, oh, I'm not good enough, I'll probably fuck it up again, kind of thing, right? They just watch you continue on your merry way. No wonder why her face looks like this. That's not the first time she came out. There's the owls. But again, this is a different week. So this knight wants this new beginning, whether he's saying that or not, okay? But it's in the air, all right? That's why you have this little Tinkerbell karmic over here, trying to dominate out of left field what's going to go down and what's not going to go down. And it's like, man, listen, you're not even on the radar. Like, yeah, you've been around, okay. Flies exist, you know. But as far as like giving chosen, you're not on the radar, honey bun. It's so funny because this woman appears quite small. Hold on one second. It's like this woman doesn't even compare to any version of you. Like, it's like, I'm sorry, where did she go? Like, I can't even find her past that owl. You know what I mean? So like and then with the Devil card now being on the bottom of the deck, this knight has been festering for a while with the Knight of Pentacles and the Devil card over some hella wish fulfillment. We got the 2 9s coming out on the other side. Actually, the Empress low-key was sandwiched in between the 9s. It's like hella obsession. Okay, whether you know this or not. You could have actually took a L and just said, you know, it just is what it is. I'm going to heal. I'm going to learn and grow my soul. I'm just going to do what I came to do. And you're doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I resonate with that. High key. Okay. This person could be a Capricorn. This Knight of Pentacles coming in doesn't have to be the case. Again, we've got air, water, and earth, and fire. I mean, this could be any chart placement. So I don't think I'm going to get into that. But, wow. So that's what we got for the third week. This person may make a return. It makes sense. We're in... no, I'm trying to think. I wonder when Mercury retrograde ends, though. Will it be at the... I'm not sure if that checks out astrologically. I know currently, right, at the end of November, starting right now, though, right? So I don't really... Does anybody know how long it takes for retrograde to, like, go through that? You know what I'm saying? No, I think maybe it's different times anyways. I don't know if it's like it's just always 14 days, right? I wish it was only 14 days. So I think Mercury retrograde might still be at play. And man, you know, Mercury retrograde, they talk about the electronics and stuff, but let's talk about the people coming back around. You know what I'm saying? They always do. They always will. It's part and parcel of the shift change. It's kind of like, you know, you're at a restaurant and it's like, such and such time, you just see them rolling over like their shift. It's like, okay, we're just it's kind of given that kind of energy. But man, oh damn, I wonder why this person, I guess they just, you know, with the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, I think they just figured, you know, I can't keep you, or I'm not good enough, or both of them, or all of that. and you kept growing. And I mean, it's not your fault, and as you should, right? But I mean, this would actually put the press on somebody to actually go ahead and succumb to their feelings of being intimidated. Makes sense? Not that that's enough of a sensical statement to make sense of their actions and their inactions. And by there, I'm not even talking about the Tinkerbell bitch. I'm talking about the Knight of Pentacles. But that might be something that you might have to face here, collective, in that third week of December. So that's what I got for that. I'm going to go ahead and ring the bell while I clean up the cards, and we will get into the last week. Please remind me in case I forget. I am tired, so I might try to forget. I don't know. 3 weeks at a time. Huh. I mean, that still checks out, though. We're talking about the third week. I mean, basically, we're in December, right? Let me stop. But I don't know, because sometimes you can feel the effects of retrograde before and after. And I mean, they do talk about it in the spiritual community. So I think, you know, it's honing in quite nicely on the current energies, right? So I'm satisfied there. Okay. But thank you for looking that up, Fiona, because I'm like, I have no idea. You know, if I don't know something, I'll tell you I don't know, because I don't like when people don't know shit and you know they don't know and they're like, yeah, no, it's that, you know, and you're like, huh? Like, you know, Dr. So-and-so, what are you saying to me? Like, why can't you just tell me you don't know? Like, you educated enough to know when you don't know something. Can't you just say that? But anywho. Ooh, that's so Jordan, love and light. Let me see here. So you got to ask, like, do they like you? We'll ask that, right? Hell, let's just ask that, because then I can give a yes or no, and you don't have to pay for the reading. How about that? You guys read the live stream rules, okay? I want you to follow them as well. Thank you so much. And thank you, Jay, for the bell. Okay, cool. All right, let's find out. Okay, let me see here. Well, they like you. They want to work with you, not against you. Okay. Could actually be actively manifesting you and could actually be low-key obsessed about you with the devil card energy coming out. Hold on. So you can see. All right, see the devil back there? It's like they don't want you to know about that part. But that's what I got for you. That's so Jordan. Love and light. Welcome. It happens 3 or 4 times a year for 3 weeks at a time. I suppose it's purposeful, right? But it's feeling like too damn much, if you ask me. Like, golly. I feel like every third blink, it's like somebody's like, oh, we're back in Mercury retrograde. I'm like, what are the other retrogrades doing? All I know is Mercury's the harshest one, it seems. I don't know what the other retrogrades mean, but good night, Jay. Love and light to you. But yeah, time to hop off. I get that. I think we got everybody served, so it makes sense. Oh no, I had the last week. Oh my god. I told you guys I'd probably forget. I'm tired too. Hang it out. 2 more cards. Come on now. That ain't. Well, this seems to be a continuation from last week. All right, makes sense. There's that Wheel of Fortune again. Okay. 6 of Cups again. Or no, not again. 2 of Cups. And bottom of the deck is the 6 of Swords again. I know that much. Okay. And underneath it, the Knight of Swords. Oh my God. You may even have helped on the other side of some interactions, on the other side of physically being with this person. Because remember, I talked about the physical meat suits. You might actually activate them up a few notches because they went from the Knight of Pentacles, which is like slow and stubborn and kind of not so fun, perhaps, in like personality and like affect, to the Knight of Swords. This is giving the 2.0 version of this guy. All right. Yes, it's still a knight, but it's definitely advancement in clarity, maturity, insight, spiritual wisdom. Maybe you're activating a leveling up in spiritual wisdom with those owls energy coming out with the Empress. It's giving divine feminine energy, that's for sure. Okay, we already talked about counterparts. With the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups, excuse me, that means that this is a very, at least if it's not a twin flame, it's a very high level soulmate. Okay, looking to come in. And it's a fated, it's giving fate. It's giving the timing is now. All right. This could be a tower moment for most people around you guys, though. Heads up, right? But this is literally Daddy God bringing them in. Wow, to the fucking Queen of Swords, bruh. That's for somebody. Somebody's getting a reunion, bruh. Dead ass in the latter half of the month. Okay, that's that third week energy. Wow, I'm excited. Go ahead, shoot. And whoever I'm talking to right now might be feeling like this, or this is your person, and or both of you. And that's why we talk about these things. Is you don't need to be sitting around laying around that. What the hell? That's algae. You know what I'm saying? Balance that shit. You don't gotta be that. You can chill. Let it happen. All right. So that's what I got. Finally, for the month of December. Gosh, we are under 2 hours though. Hey, just over an hour and a half. I'll take it. All right. Thank you for sticking around, those that did. Thank you for everyone that hopped on, gave it a shot to figure out if something resonated and stood anyhow. Okay. Let me stop. So thank you. All right. I appreciate you guys. I'm all loopy right now. I'm so tired. So I'm going to hop off pretty quickly here, but definitely nothing personal. I'm just tired. And I want to go ahead and wind down and get ready for our next session tomorrow. Okay. So love and light, you guys. I hope you feel amazing. I hope you are safe. Okay. And if you are safe, maybe remind yourself so you can really kind of tonight before bed and get on to resting a little bit faster, maybe a little bit deeper. Okay. I love you guys so, so much. I look very much forward to seeing you next time, whenever that is. But I do intention to see you guys next morning or in the morning. Golly, I've got to go to bed like literally right now. Love you guys so much. Oh. Oh.